Good afternoon. Thank you for joining USH News at Noon. My name is Nelson Espinal.
And I'm Darius Clay.
In today's breaking news, the federal government officially classified American Indians as citizens and were given the right to vote in national elections. This was done after the Native Americans fought in three different wars for the United States.
In the news today, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was arrested for breaking a rule in a local diner, which argued against outsiders coming in. Many letters have been sent to Dr. King, stating that his recent activities have been unwise and untimely. In his response to those, which also a letter, which is called a letter from Birmingham jail by Martin Luther King. In his response to the what we may call criticism, he states that unlike many have been persuaded to believe in it's highly unbelievable, he was invited to Birmingham jail and is fairly treated as a man instead of a beast.
That's very cruel, I see. Very cruel.
Yeah,
It's very uncruel to treat people. In other news, the U.S. Congress passed the Indian Reorganization Act, a new policy which would protect American Indians from losing their lands and provided funds for economic development and helped reestablish tribal governments.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, it's a new Reorganization Act which pretty much protects the land.
No, I would actually like to see those one day.
Yeah, I mean it's a good thing. Good thing they're putting effort into fixing the economy with these American
Let's
Indians.
learn.
Yeah.
Well, and also in other news, Dr. King is at it again. Today he's set to make a speech at the Lincoln Memorial, as many people who believe that we should stop the segregation will be following behind him and protesting to make things right and give him all equal rights.
Also, there were 19 elementary schools classified special schools serving American Indian communities. These special schools are segregated American Indian schools serving various Native American Indian communities throughout the state, including the Crossroads School of Westminster, SC, serving Chirag community in upstate, the Sardis Indian School, the Somerville Indian School, and the Bannerton Indian School, and the Catawba Indian School. It's, it's
This
really messed up how they're treating people nowadays. They're
really is.
segregating them, changing their schools just because of their race status.
Hopefully we have Dr. King over there fight the power.
Yes, that's what we're all hoping for.
Stop the
Darius,
segregation.
that's all what we're hoping for. Also, a group of Indians who believed that direct and militant confrontation with the U.S. government was the only way to redress historical grievances and to gain contemporary civil rights is known as the AIM, which stands for the American Indian Movement. So people are now taking things into their own hands and to deliver a message towards the government on the stuff that they should fix, which aren't fixed at the moment. So this is a good movement that they're trying to do here. Good things that are coming up. I see a good future for the U.S. Do you see it there?
I can see it too.
I see the future, bro.
I see it perfect.
I see it. In other news, the Indian Education Act was enacted today, which is believed to authorize funding for special bilingual and bicultural programs, culture relevant teaching materials, and appropriate training and hiring of counselors. It is also expected to create an Office of Indian Education in the U.S. Department of Education. After a violent confrontation in 1972, tribal President Richard Wilson condemned AIM and banned it from the reservation.
Why would he ban me? That's the problem.
It's, it was
What's
a
wrong with
good
America?
it was a good thing. I didn't see nothing bad about it. I don't see why he banned it.
It's crazy.
It's
Terrible, terrible,
it's
terrible,
not
terrible
believable
trade.
what this guy's doing.
That's terrible trade.
It's terrible. Well, closing up this news segment, the longest walk was a major national protest that began in San Francisco, where a group of American Indians set out for Washington, D.C. to symbolize the forced removal of Indians from their ancestral homes. They also wanted to draw attention to the growing governmental and public backlash against efforts to protect Indian treaty rights and Native peoples. In other words, these people are really serious about their rights and stuff. They really want to get, like, they want to get treated equally, but the government just isn't providing this. It's really sad to see this, folks.
Government, we have to make those right.
Yes,
Get
we do.
everything equal.
We need to fix this and bring America up.
You do. Amen.
This has been USH News at Noon with Nelson Espinal.
And Darius Slade.
Thank you for joining us. Have a good day.